Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for August 26th, 2020. Remember the joy and excitement everyone felt at the announcement that performers would be returning to Walt Disney World? Well, entertainment cast members may have gotten the all clear from the Actors Equity Association to return to Walt Disney World a few weeks ago. But as of August 24th, many have just found out that their furlough has been extended indefinitely. While rumors persist that shows like Turtle Talk with Crush and a few other offerings will return soon, there's a lot of entertainment remaining dark until further notice, especially now with the furlough extensions. Fans of the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular clamored at news that the theater reopened, only to find out that it's being used as a mobile order wait area. Fans continuously ask their favorite performers when specific shows will be returning on social media. However, the actors themselves are in the dark, with many believing that it'll be a long time before shows truly come back. Shanghai Disneyland, often seen as a model of the reopening phases of the parks, was able to bring back stage shows just over a week after reopening in May. The Walt Disney World theme parks have been reopened since mid-July, and despite the memorandum of agreement being reached between them and the Actors Equity Association nearly 2 weeks ago, there are no signs of any additional prep in any shuttered shows in the parks. As stated in the press release, the Memorandum of Understanding was established on the grounds of a new COVID-19 testing location that was opening on Walt Disney World inside Disney's Main Gate complex. Many Disney World performers have yearned to return to work since the theme park shutdown, even launching a hashtag Bring Back the Magic campaign after the parks reopened, yet they're now faced with even more uncertainty. If you're wandering around a Walt Disney World Resort hotel and looking to drop in for an impromptu dinner, the new mobile Dine waitlist service on the My Disney Experience app can help you check wait times at resort restaurants, as well as remotely add you to a restaurant waitlist so you can dine without having to plan too much ahead. The service has just added a number of new restaurants to the lineup: the Ale and Compass at the Disney's Yacht Club, Beaches and Cream Soda Shop at the Beach Club, California Grill at the Contemporary, Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary as well, and the Wave also at the Contemporary. Some of the quieter restaurants like Ale and Compass have a wait time of 5 minutes most of the time. The walk-up list will activate once you're closer to the restaurant. Chef Mickey's also just a 5-minute wait because there's no characters. The Wave, however, was busy for brunch when we checked, estimated wait of 45 minutes. I will tell you, I tried this out today. Beaches and Cream opened at 11:30. Right at 11:30, we opened up the app. We looked for reservation for today. We hit the Now button, and it said 5-minute wait. We joined the list, and about 5 to 10 minutes later, our table was ready. So sometimes this is really, really great. I think you should try it out, and it really worked for us. I think it's a great offering. As you may be aware by now, all Walt Disney World Resort theme parks and hotels, including Disney Springs, are following strict new rules requiring guests to wear proper face masks with ear loops at all times, except when eating and drinking while stationary or inside a relaxation zone. Now, the inevitable has happened as the first violent incident has taken place stemming from guests frustrated with the new rules. According to the Orlando Sentinel's Gabrielle Rusin, Enrico Toro, of age 35, is accused of hitting an Epcot security guard in the head and threatening to kill him after he repeatedly reminded him to follow the new face mask rules. Toro is charged with misdemeanor battery. Disney has released a statement regarding the incident. Quote, "We expect guests to treat our cast members with courtesy and respect, and while the vast majority of guests have adapted to our new measures, this unfortunate case required law enforcement." Toro responded with his version of the event, saying that the security guard swore at him before an argument ensued. He and his family arrived at Epcot on August 14th wearing masks that reportedly did not fit the guidelines and were asked to return to their vehicles. However, once they did, one of their children still wore a mask that did not fit the rules. Toro refused to leave a second time. And that's when things happen. That's a shame. Limited edition Splash Mountain sculptures hand-carved from giant sequoia wood have arrived at the Magic Kingdom, although by the time you're listening to this, they're long gone. There were three sculpture designs available. These were similar to the Haunted Mansion sculptures we saw last year. Cast members must handle the sculptures with gloves as not to ruin the wood with oils from your hand. The first features Brer Fox holding Brer Rabbit by the ears. The second features a smiling Brer Rabbit. And the third features Brer Bear tying up Brer Rabbit. The back of each plaque sculpture has information on giant sequoia trees, the carving process, and the attraction itself. They come in distressed, vintage-looking boxes with pictures of all the carvings on the side. The sculptures were created for the 30th anniversary of the attraction at Disneyland, which was July 17th of last year, and these were initially released during the last D23 Expo. Found them at the Main Street Cinema at the Magic Kingdom. Each sculpture is $600, and there's no discounts. They are a limited edition of 500 each. Behold the eighth wonder of the world, new limited release Jungle Cruise pins. The logo pin is for the Jungle Cruise film, which was supposed to hit theaters in July, but now has been delayed to July 30th, 2021. Skipper Frank Wolf, reference on the pin, is played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The second pin is the first ever Funko Pop pin to hit the parks. Features a skipper driving the Congo Queen boat, is based off the actual Funko Pop figure released in July. And it comes with a special Funko branded card. Each pin is $15.99. We found them at the Frontier Trading Post of the Magic Kingdom. Fans of the Space Ranger Slushie can now find it at a new location in the Magic Kingdom. With the launching pad closed, the Slush has found a new home inside Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies across the way. The Slush, which debuted back in 2018, layers green apple and Fanta grape slushies, topped with green candy-coated straws to emulate Buzz Lightyear's spacesuit. Sure, looks anything like that. You can find signage for the Slush inside Anti-Gravity's. The Slush is $5.99, not available via mobile order. Since we last checked in on Tron Light Cycle Run construction, progress has been made on the illuminated canopy that'll eventually shade the outdoor portion of the ride. Several more pieces have been added to the portion of the canopy still on the ground. The long pieces to the back right of the white structure are new, and as you can see, multiple cranes surround the structure to lift pieces into place. What you're looking at now is where most workers have been focused at the construction site. You can see several of them working on the structure. Another curved piece has been added to the far section of elevated canopy, and the reddish-brown supports are only temporary while the canopy is installed. The canopy structure currently on the ground will later be placed atop the supports above the track. Tron Light Cycle Run is set to be completed in 2021, barring any delays. Guests of the Magic Kingdom will have to bear with a bit of a mystery. Netting has been installed on the balcony of the entrance to the Country Bear Jamboree, Grizzly Hall. The dark mesh-like fabric obscures the signage, with some of it ending just short of the attraction's marquee. At this time, we can only speculate what the netting is for. One theory is that it could deter birds from nesting on the roof. Of course, birds nesting in attractions has been a hot topic lately, with the Velocicoaster currently dealing with some osprey that continually keep nesting at the top of the track. But hopefully soon we'll know exactly what's going on with the Country Bear facade. Since the reopening of Epcot, the Japan Pavilion has operated without its guest favorite table service restaurants, including Takumi Tei and Tokyo Dining. Thankfully, Tepenito, the pavilion's popular hibachi restaurant, reopened on August 24th. We, of course, were there to check it out. So if you'd like to run through the full experience, you can check it out on our website. They're open now from 4 to 9. And it's an interesting experience as they still seat you with other groups, but there is a plexiglass shield between you. There is no plexiglass between you and the hibachi chef who's cooking right in front of you. Of course, there is a 500-degree table between both of you and more than 6 feet of space. New merchandise has been revealed for the Taste of the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2020. The park reopened with the launch of the festival, and since then, only merchandise remnants of the Flower and Garden event have been available. But now Flower and Garden merch is on sale at 30% off, and new merchandise is coming next month. Collections include a bright and colorful Figment line, plus Chef Mickey and Minnie designs, a new set of Dooney and Burke bags, and of course, some annual pass holder exclusive items. These will all be released on September 1st, except for the Dooney and Burke bags. The show must go on at Epcot as construction is officially resuming on barges for Harmonious, the park's future nighttime spectacular. A new permit filed with Orange County shows that work will be taking place on Project K, better known as Project Kappa, the alias for the construction of Harmonious. The barges were recently spotted backstage by BioReconstruct on Twitter as work prepared to resume at Epcot. Paneling is being added to hide the rotating arms that will eventually be installed on 4 of the main barges. When complete, these barges will help tell classic Disney stories reimagined by artists and musicians from around the world in a spectacular round world showcase lagoon that will incorporate custom LED displays, pyrotechnics, and choreographed moving fountains. The magic of possibility is gaining new momentum at the ever-changing Epcot with a new permit filed for Project G, also known as Project Gamma, the name Imagineering uses when they refer to the project involving the complete reimagining of the entrance and core of Future World, or should we say World Celebration. The address listed on the permit is for the former Interventions East home of the now closed Mouse Gear and Electric Umbrella. These 2 locations are set to be replaced by similar merchandise and food and beverage concepts after closing earlier this year for an extensive remodeling. You might be wondering what's next for the upcoming newly designed Mouse Gear store. Concept art for the new Mouse Gear was revealed at last year's D23 Expo. The store is expected to be downsized, and some of the space will even be given to a new Club Cool. Over at the Electric Umbrella, a new food and beverage concept will feature bright and airy indoor dining. Futuristic world map will line the walls of the quick service eatery, which will have hand-tossed pizza on the menu. Despite cancellations and changes in scope for numerous projects on the Epcot docket, as you can tell, we're seeing many of these projects resume now. It's the end of an era at Epcot as well and the start of a new one. New signs have come to the entrance of Epcot for its reimagining, and just as the Camera Center and Pin Traders have been outfitted with redesigned signage, now the iconic Gateway gift sign has been replaced after nearly 38 years. The store underwent a brief refurbishment earlier this year in January. However, the old signs came out unscathed. Permits were filed for graphics in the area. Many Epcot purists were in fear that the Gateway gift sign would be removed, and now it has. That being said, the new signage features the new Epcot font and blue accents on the top and bottom of the gray sign, but it does also have some of the original styling of the Gateway gift sign, so at the very least, Gateway Gifts in name and in sign style lives on, even though the sign is gone. With the reopening of Disney's Yacht Club, we're taking time to venture around the resort grounds and also visit the neighboring Beach Club. The Beach Club Marketplace is now closed for refurbishment. The grab-and-go location will be receiving a number of improvements, including mobile ordering and a new layout, which will also feature a new beverage island. Now the marketplace has shifted to the solarium. The doors to the marketplace are closed, and guests are asked to visit the solarium instead, where they'll find a makeshift shop in its place. It's a shame. The solarium is a really cool hangout spot, but you'll find the area has been transformed into an oddly homey version of the grab-and-go location, with coffee stations set on furniture and fridges full of Coca-Cola products. Ice water, coffee, and tea are available self-serve for guests. Guests can also pick up cans of soda, bottles of water, or beer and wine they'd like to purchase from these fridges. As you walk further into the solarium, you get a better sense of how the recreation space has been transformed into a merchandise location. This is set to last for about 3 or 4 weeks. Joffrey's newest specialty coffee collection blend, the Riviera Resort Blend, is now available online. Available exclusively at the resort and at Joffreys.com for guests to enjoy at home. The blend was developed by Joffrey's head roastmaster Chris DeMezzo in collaboration with Disney chefs. Transport to the elegance and glamour of Disney's Riviera Resort with every sip, as the blend combines beans from Papua New Guinea, Costa Rica, and Kenya to create a sweet and smoky profile with a rich aroma. You can purchase Riviera Resort Blend in 3 different varieties: French press, ground, or whole bean, for $13.99 plus tax. And as a reminder, free U.S., Canada, and UK shipping is available on orders of $50 or more. And you can sign up for the VIB newsletter and get 25% off your next order. And if you're excited for this new release, an extra bit of magic has been added: an exclusive limited edition tumbler free with the purchase of 3 or more flavors from the Disney Specialty Coffee Collection. Say that 8 times fast. The Void, a popular virtual reality experience hub at Disney Springs, is now permanently closed. Employees of the Disney Springs location were informed on August 25th of the closure, which comes just a few months after the Void in downtown Disney District at Disneyland Resort was also shuttered. Closure notice is listed on the Void's website, apologizing to guests for any pre-booked tickets for experiences. The closures are generally referred to as temporary. As much as we would like to take all of you to a safe virtual world right now, we have to do our part in keeping each other safe from COVID-19. COVID-19 is affecting all of us as employees, travelers, and communities in a constantly evolving environment and in unprecedented ways. Quote, update, our terminals are remaining temporarily closed for everybody's safety and to support our local health officials and government leaders. We will continue to monitor the situation and update travelers with our reopening plans as soon as possible. Location teams are currently on furlough with select benefits in place through the end of August, and were recently instructed to seek out new employment given the uncertainty of the short-term future in a recent newsletter. French fry lovers are in for a shock at Beaches and Cream Soda Shop at the Beach Club, as the fan-favorite steak fries are currently unavailable. We were served shoestring fries with our French dip sandwich on our visit. Our server told us that they ran out of steak fries by midday on August 25th. It's uncertain if or when they'll return, but they expressed optimism that they would. One of our reporters noted that the steak fries are still available at Sci-Fi Dine-In, another location where people often come for them. And hopefully these will be back at Beaches and Cream soon, because otherwise I'm only going there for ice cream. The Academy Award-winning Best Original Song Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dah, originally from Song of the South and the main theme of Splash Mountain, has been removed from the Disneyland Resort music loops across the Esplanade in downtown Disney as of this week. The song was typically played between the Frozen medley and the Ballad of Davy Crockett, but no longer plays with the rest of the loop. The attraction has been the subject of critiques given the racist undertones of the film it was based on. In fact, Song of the South has been locked in the Disney vault since the 1980s. The song Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dah itself was likely influenced by the chorus of the pre-Civil War folk song Zip Coon. For years, the song was used in the opening theme medley for Wonderful World of Disney's the Wonderful World of Disney television program. It was even featured in Disney sing-along songs VHS tapes as late as 1986, but obviously it has been a company anthem second only to When You Wish Upon a Star pretty much since Song of the South. The decision to remove the song from the resort music loops is a conscientious one, but it still may come off as reactionary if Disney still does not openly and retroactively address cultural and social change moving forward. In response, Disney has released a statement regarding the removal. In a new piece by the OC Register's Brady McDonald, following up on our discovery, Disney officials responded to the changes with the following statement, quote, "The removal of the song from Downtown Disney's background music is part of a continuous process to deliver an environment that features stories that are relevant and inclusive." Disneyland has apparently also removed 2 mentions of Song of the South from the Splash Mountain page on Disneyland's website. Many fans have wondered how the attraction would be retconned from the parks in the wake of Splash Mountain's announced retheme to Princess and the Frog. And while merchandise sales keep going strong in Walt Disney World, it seems Disneyland has made the first step in erasing the attraction from the park experience. Disney Parks Experiences and Products Chairman Josh D'Amaro says that Disney is ready to reopen the parks to the Disneyland Resort as soon as California guidelines allow. D'Amaro recently made the statement on the Dow Report, a show hosted by U.S. Travel Association President and CEO Roger Dow. As he stated, quote, "We don't have any California guidelines for opening, and as soon as a date those guidelines are set, I can tell you we're ready." D'Amaro also discussed in the interview the technologies and systems in place at Disney parks to keep guests safe during the pandemic, including Disney Park Pass reservations for parks at Walt Disney World, as well as mobile order dining and queue reservations at shopping locations. Starting September 14th, Disneyland Paris is cutting hours at its 2 parks, with both Disneyland Park and Walt Disney Studios Park reduced from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Current hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Disneyland Park and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Walt Disney Studios. Starting on the 14th of September, hours will be slashed by 2 hours at Disneyland and 1 hour at the studios. On weekends, Disneyland Park will remain open an hour later till 7 p.m. The creatures seen around Star Wars Galaxy's Edge have arrived at Target, and they talk. Instagram user From Forlome to Zuckus, it's a great name, spotted these plush stuffed dolls from the Trading Outpost collection at Target, featuring creatures from across the galaxy. 6 creatures were featured, including a Wampa, Ewok, Tauntaun, Porg, Lothcat, and a Bantha, each rendered in the style of a plush of other Star Wars characters found at the Toydarian Toy Maker at Disneyland and Hollywood Studios. All of them make multiple sounds that the creatures make, which you can hear by pressing on their stomachs. They retail for $13.99 each. Even more merchandise, including Funko Pop vinyls, Lego sets, Black Series figures, land at Target locations beginning August 30th officially. You can now take the iconic Guinevere van from Onward home with you as a cute new popcorn bucket. It's right here on my desk. Since the parks reopened, we haven't seen any new buckets, so we were delighted to see one. Of course, this recreation of Guinevere includes the unicorn painting on the side of the van. Comes with a long strap so you can easily carry it around the parks with you. And Ian and Barley are in the front seat of the van. It even has little details like the rope holding the front bumper on. The back has stickers and the Guinevere license plate, and the wheels actually work so the van can be rolled around like a toy. Once you're done eating popcorn, you can play with it. Isn't that great? And if this popcorn bucket wasn't cool enough, the headlights actually work. You turn them on by hitting a button on the front of the van. The Onward popcorn bucket is $18 and can be found at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Carry a bit of the Magic Kingdom with you everywhere with this new light-up Cinderella Castle Cup. That's on my desk, too. I'm just going to buy everything. This cup is shaped like a castle turret, has a picture of Cinderella Castle on the side, and castles lit up in red and gold projections from Happily Ever After. Of course, performances of that show are indefinitely suspended, so it's a nice way to remember fireworks shows. Fireworks around the castle and the turret makes up the lid of the cup. The back of the cup is simply the night sky. A button on the lid allows you to light up the cup, and we found this Cinderella Castle Cup at the Celebrity 5 and Dime at Hollywood Studios for $24.99, not yet at the Magic Kingdom. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Gonna light up my cup. It's just beginning. Feel your heart beat faster. Reach out and find your happily ever after. This is the closest we're getting to fireworks. You're going to have to deal with me singing about a cup.